Hello. Risley. Risley. He's back. And also, I gave him a new friend.
Yeah.
He is now very strong. And also, he has his weapon now. I did that on his rerun, if it'll show it. Oh wait, I just saw it for like half a second. There it is. And he's not triple crowned yet, but he's level 90. His weapon is level 90. I'm only missing the ultimate, but that's just because it's not very good unless I do another constellation on him. But he will be good. It's just that one isn't as good. So I think it's too. Maybe not. I don't remember which one it is. But I got his C1 when he was first out, so that wasn't new. It's just the weapon in him. And I have Nuvolette now, finally. It took, like, maybe 2 reruns to get him. Even though I don't use him that much. He's just in the team because she just wants multiple peoples. I didn't get her weapon, though, yet. So she's just having this for now. I like it, though. I like the weapon. I just don't have it yet. I'm gonna wait till a rerun to do it, because Skirk is coming, and I need her. Even though I do like the stuff actually on the banner as well. But yeah. Event! It ends in a day. I need to play it very badly. I can't believe he's front and center. I can't believe it. He's got his tea and his cuffs. And also, the weapon is HP %. And I need that. For her. Because I don't have her weapon yet. I might one day if I want to make her a DPS. But right now she just has that. I should actually throw her in the team, probably. That might be a little wiser.
Anesthetic?
Look at her, she's so little.
Floaty floaty!
Yeah, once I get the HP one, she'll be healing so much. But yeah, I need to go do the quest. So I can go see him. Oh. Who's being used? Charlotte. Yeah, we don't care about Charlotte. She's not even voiced in this. Where is it? It's like... No. This one. That's why it wasn't bugging me about the quest. Oh yeah, and also things I've gotten in like the past year that I haven't streamed this. I have Mualani. I have Mavica. You know what, that's kind of most of what I got in the past, like, year. Oh, and Zylonen. I don't have any other weapons, though. But hers looks fine like this. The only one I'm considering getting the weapon for is Mavica, because I just do not like this very much, but it's the best thing I have for her. Everyone else is okay. I just want Skirk because she's cool, even though she's probably just gonna be like a second DPS on Risley's team because I don't want to give him up either. I still wonder if there's a way to get this background music to be put in my teapot because I don't think I ever did it. Man, I miss Fontaine. It was so good. I'm so glad the new girl is like kind of cool.
Hey, there's a newsstand over there. Want to grab a copy of the Steambird?
I do not miss Paimon's voice though. I'm thinking like Finon, like the Star Rail dude.
We know our Fontanian friends love a little drama. There's no way they let their readers down. Isn't that Charlotte? And standing next to her, surely that can't be Kaniche?
Kaniche.
How about... Lost treasure resurfaces at last. Behold the beauty of the Remurian teacup.
Oh yeah, she don't speak.
Pretty shocking. But it still feels like it's missing something. Ah, got it! Udex gravely wounded in shocking stabbing. Set to miss cross-border smuggling trial.
Huh? What? Did Paimon hear that right? Neuvillette was stabbed and gravely wounded? No, surely that can't be right. Can it?
If it is, we're all toast. I think actually this game needs to be not full screen because it keeps covering all the stuff. Whoop. Now I can actually see things. Or at least you can see things. I can see it anyway.
Hey there, you two. Fancy running into you here.
Yeah, that, and also a less than pleasant shock. What the heck was all that about a Saurian meat restaurant and the Udex getting stabbed? Please say you weren't being serious. Trading tabloid headlines?
Yeah. Charlotte and I were having a little contest to see who could find the most ridiculous fake news stories. Either I got lucky, or I have a knack for honing in on the most outrageous material.
I just want to see Risley.
If I had to quantify it, I'd say about 1% of what they write is the truth.
Huh? Him? Lenient? Oh, you gotta be kidding! Ah!
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories for occasionally including a grain of truth. All I'm saying is, even the wildest leaps of the human imagination are always rooted in reality.
You mean all those fake headlines you mentioned actually do have some basis in fact?
Sure they do. For instance, there was in fact a smuggling trial recently. Considering the amount of speculation surrounding the smuggled goods, it's no wonder there are rumors about restaurants serving saurian meat or teacups being unearthed from ancient ruins.
If that's the case with the teacup, he certainly has it.
But in reality, the goods in question were simply a few ancient relics dug up from ruins in Natlan. Rest assured, no saurians were harmed in the process.
so busy freaking out about those headlines that she totally forgot to ask why you're here in Fontaine, Kinich.
It was a pretty open and shut case, and my testimony in court was clear enough. But I'm guessing, Mademoiselle Charlotte, that you're less interested in the case than you are in trying to uncover some news stories about Natlan. I appreciate your kind invitation,
hear her voice in
but
my
like I
head.
said,
Like I vaguely
storytelling
remember
isn't really my
how
forte.
she sounds.
Kinich the speechless! Kinich the tongue-tied! Huh?
If you're dead set on doing an interview, why not talk to the Traveler instead?
Charlotte never stops, does she? Anyway, Paimon just has to ask. That owl thing that popped out before, or was it a howl? It kind of looked like a howl, but at the same time...
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that was a howl.
Huh? What's up with him? Like, he's still noisy, but he's way quieter than before. It's like he's trying to hide or something.
Could be.
Not acclimatizing? Aw, poor Almighty Dragon Lord is not feeling well.
Too bad he can't come out to argue back.
What do you mean?
There's nothing physically wrong with him. It actually has to do with a strange law we learned about after arriving in Fontaine.
The floating objects.
Apparently, it's forbidden to release flying objects within Fontaine City limits during the first 3 days of each month.
Paimon sure does. Paimon's been down this road before. There's an easy solution. As long
Hello,
as Kinich holds onto a
Jives.
house tail, he'll be considered an Almighty Dragon Lord balloon, not a flying Almighty Dragon Lord.
Not gonna lie, I was considering that. But Ahau wasn't too thrilled with the idea of huffing and puffing away in the form of a mini helium balloon. That said, it's pretty annoying how he keeps randomly popping up all of a sudden. Anyway, this morning I saw a notice outside the Palais Mermonia about an event that's set to take place outside the city soon. Something to do with filmmaking. I hear that's all the rage here. I was planning to stay here and do some exploring for a few extra days anyway, so I think I'll go check it out. It'll be a good chance to let that noisy helium balloon out. He might even learn a thing or two. If you're free, why don't you come along? I know where it is, so let me lead the way.
Oh, I gotta actually... Wait, where am I going? Do they actually want me to... Oh, good heavens, they want me to go all the way over here. Hello, hello. This is an odd spot to be making me go.
Looks like I remembered correctly. Here we are.
Wow, this is awesome! Hard to believe it was just an empty beach before.
And an empty beach it will return to be.
Yeah, it was still completely deserted only a few days ago when I passed by on my way to testify at the Opera House. There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine. Quite impressive.
A few days? One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da!
Oh. She's speed.
But is this all it takes to blow people away? Oh, no. Given my past experience, I can't let myself get carried away. Oh no, you've forgotten me? Oh, does graph adversarial technology ring any bells?
No.
It's me, Lapine Pauline!
Oh, yeah, I don't know this person.
Of course! How else would we have managed to build Fantasyland in a single night?
Fantasyland?
At least that's how I like to think of it myself. A magical land of fantasy, the stuff of film buffs' dreams. I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick, but that really is the goal here. As you can see, the theme of this amusement park is Fontanian filmmaking, a place for all film lovers to come together and co-construct a world of dreams.
Co-construct? Well, that's a relief. Sounds like you're sharing the cost this time rather than pouring your entire life savings into a single project.
Nope! I might be inviting others to help fund this, but that doesn't mean I haven't thrown all of my life savings into it too!
Huh? You've got to be kidding. Ha! Look at you, puny little humans. Recklessly betting your entire future against some stupid vanity project. If you're expecting even an ounce of sympathy from the almighty Dragon Lord, dream on!
The head
Mockery
tilt.
is all you shall get, straight from the heart!
Sorry, just ignore that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
Gizmoid? Who you calling Gizmoid? You're the Gizmoid!
Wow! That's quite a nifty mecha you've got yourself there. Is it some sort of smart personal assistant? You ought to let Miss Charlotte see your cool gadget. Who knows? Maybe you could even look into mass production.
Mass production? Ugh, insolent, vulgar, and disrespectful! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, am one of a kind! There has never been another like me, nor will there ever be! And another thing, smart is the understatement of the century! I shall have you know that I am Kahulahau, forebear of ancient wisdom! I lived for eons long before any of you were born!
What? Heavens above! I beg your pardon, forebear of ancient wisdom. Please, I meant no offense.
Idiot meets idiot.
Let's leave them, please.
What's all the fuss? Making some new friends, are we?
Navia.
Miss Navia! Allow me to introduce the star behind all the work that's gone into this venue. Miss Navia, president of Fontaine Spina di Rosula.
Hello, everyone. Partner, Paimon. How have you been lately?
Hello there. I'm Kanich.
What about me? What about me? My useless servant can't even give me a proper introduction.
You think someone yelling their name out in the middle of a public street really needs an introduction?
He's not wrong. I caught yours just now, in fact. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau. It's a pleasure to meet you.
He can't shake hands.
Oh, see that? That's what I call proper manners. Well, it's not every day you meet a well-mannered human. Navia, was it? Excellent. You may address the almighty Dragon Lord by his name. Navia, don't you think the title Almighty Dragon Lord is a bit silly?
Surprisingly, I can't believe Navia is actually making friends with him.
It's no big deal. All little animals do that, don't they? I mean, try to puff themselves up to look more impressive.
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss Navia and the Spina di Rosula that Fantasyland's gotten up and running in the space of a single night. Honestly, thank heavens! After all that paperwork and endless waiting, the event and venue finally got the green light. I couldn't wait a moment longer. The second the approval came through, I reached out to President Navia, hoping she could lend a hand. After all, who else but the Spina di Rosula would indulge such impulsive demands?
Sorry, traveler. Miss Lapine Pauline sometimes gets a bit overwhelmed by her own excitement, as you can see. I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail about the event yet, so let me fill you in. In short, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is a fan convention that's open to film enthusiasts from all over Teyvat. Miss Lapine Pauline is hosting this event and also providing technical support.
Huh? Cheval Moran?
That's right! The one and only Surintendant Cheval Morand! After much persistence and many solicitations, I finally obtained Lady Farina's permission to use the image of her close friend. Not only is our adorable mascot drawing in fans by the minute, but she's also boosting her own popularity. And that was always the goal. A win-win arrangement.
Isn't she like a imaginary friend for Farina or something?
It's been a while since we last met, but still, it's a surprise to hear Lapine Pauline coming out with such sensible ideas. By the way, Miss Lapine Pauline, have you decided to switch careers and go into film tech?
Not exactly. By chance, one of the prototype lenses I developed caught a photographer's eye, and it's now being used for the latest cinematic productions. Thanks to this unexpected opportunity, I've had the chance to invent various film-related equipment and props.
That's right. So don't underestimate Miss Lapine Pauline, our resident engineer. She's the technical powerhouse at the core of this entire event. As for the Spina di Rosula, we're mainly here to take care of planning, operations, and management. For anyone feeling inspired to set up a booth, Miss Lapine Pauline and I will provide the necessary technical and operational support once their application has been approved. By the way, traveler, are you at all interested in taking part? It would be a chance for you to earn some extra
I just
income.
want to see Risley.
Plus, with your skills, I'm sure you could bring something special to the table.
Paimon would be even more tempted if you were to, say, throw in one of those fancy feasts she's seen in those gourmet food reels.
Well, as it happens, that'll be a piece of cake. Everyone needs to eat, whether they be tourists or the stall owners themselves. So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite none other than the celebrity chef, Miss Escoffier, to run our theme restaurant. Look over there!
Oh, she moving.
You! Yes, you! For the last time, the ingredients have to be in the right ratio! Get it right next time, or you might as well just lie down on the chopping board yourself.
She seems a bit busy right now.
Well, I'm sold. I think I'll make a Hao go be her assistant.
You little... What's your game here?
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you, but there's an issue over here that requires your personal attention.
Apologies. Looks like it's back to work with me. Please feel free to take a gander at what we've got. Anyway, if you're interested in taking part, come find me later.
Oh, don't tell me I have to go find the lady again. Oh, Lapine Pauline.
Greetings! Apologies if you overheard my harsh words just now, but I assure you it is entirely necessary. The sheer lack of standards here will be the death of me. Do you have any idea of the kind of customers I'm gonna get with how lax things are at the moment? The ones that leave their guns behind by accident, and then come back to collect them later bringing ammunition with them.
Yeah, that's the kind of customer you wouldn't forget in a hurry.
Oh...
Wait, has that happened before?
No, it's just the mention of guns reminded me. Someone did actually leave their gun nearby.
Huh?
Just before we started setting up, as we were cleaning up the site, someone stumbled upon a mysterious locked box. It didn't look like something from Fontaine, though. It had more of a Natlanese vibe.
Oh?
Do you think a foreign tourist might have left it behind?
That's what I assumed at first. But the box was buried beneath a pile of wooden planks, rocks, and whatnot, so it seemed like someone deliberately hid it there. But I didn't see much point in speculating, so the best thing I could think of was to hand it over to the authorities.
That'd be Risley, perhaps.
I trekked all the way over to the Palais Mermonia just to hand it in. Ugh, it was exhausting.
What did the authorities make of it?
Oh, they made a mountain out of a molehill, as usual. Before even addressing the question of what was actually inside the box, They had several heated discussions about whose responsibility it was to write the lost and found notice. Thankfully, the ever-reliable Officer Sedine stepped up
Oh,
and
the
immediately
Melusine.
called in the Marechaussee Phantom to crack the lock and check if there were any dangerous items inside. And, as it turned out, there was a gun.
Wow, that's a dangerous item, all right.
Mind if I ask what kind of gun it was?
Oh yeah, Mr. Kanich, you're from Natlan, aren't you? Do you know a lot about guns?
You could say it comes with the job. I have an interest in weaponry and the like.
Ugh, such a spoiled brat. What, are the toys I gave you not good enough for you anymore?
Yep, got sick of those long ago.
You little... How dare you turn your nose up at my gifts? Why
Time for a timeout, old-timer. Sorry, where were we? Oh yeah, do you recall what the gun looked like?
It's a bit hard to describe. If you ask me, it didn't even really look like a gun. Give me a second. I'll knock out a quick sketch. Something like this.
Yeah, kinda.
Whoa, it's so neat and precise.
It's nothing.
Hmm.
Sorry. Is something wrong with my drawing? I know it doesn't really look like a gun, but I assure you, this is exactly what it looked like. And it certainly could shoot as well, too. I confirmed that with the officer from the Marechaussee Phantom.
No, quite the opposite. The features are very accurate, and it is definitely from Natlan. Please, don't mind me. I'm just taking a moment to admire it.
What's that look for?
I should be the one thanking you. Thank you, and everyone else for your support.
Don't mention it. Besides, we haven't really done anything.
Not at all. The buzz and excitement you guys bring is exactly what this event needs. Oh dear, I'm starting to feel a bit guilty watching everyone else toil away. Guess it's about time I got back to work too. But just before I go, one last thing. Traveler, it's wonderful to see you. Here's to a successful collaboration.
I really miss the Star Rail lip syncing. Where, like, they're actually talking.
I'm sure you noticed that there was something unusual about that gun. Correct. It's most likely an old weapon dug up from some ancient dragon ruins. Based on my experience, it might be more accurate to refer to it as a hand cannon. But in Fontaine terms, it's not wrong to call it a gun. Given why I came here, don't you think it's curious that an ancient dragon relic of unknown origin would turn up like this, out of the blue? I suspect this gun might have something to do with that smuggling case. It might have slipped through the cracks. Time is of the essence, so I'd like to head over to the Palais Mermonia to verify my suspicions.
Oh, I will
Perfect.
definitely join
Then
you.
we can head out right away. Or, if you want to catch up with your friends first, I can wait.
No, I'm going. I'm gonna beat you there. Da 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 da.
Oh, man.
Oh, some dudes are here. Bro.
Are you mimicking me? Now's not the time. Come on.
No, I mean, one of our buddies is here, for real. Quite a few of them, actually.
Aurora and Aoife, what brings you to Fontaine?
Huh? How come you're... I'm guessing Kanich is here because of that international smuggling case, right? I've heard quite a bit about that.
Word sure gets around quickly, huh?
First time abroad and you're already making headlines.
Oh, stop it. It's not like I was the center of attention.
Wasn't expecting to see the Traveler and Paimon here too, though.
Come on, Aoife.
Come on.
Huh?
A traveler, by definition, is someone who travels around.
Thank you, Oron. Someone finally says it.
Fair point. Anyway, back on topic. Wait a second. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about again?
Why, you're all here, of course.
For vegetables.
Kakuku. Huh?
I'll go first. It's for the Chevrolamine Film Fantasyland. Wait, is that right?
It's Cheval Moran.
Ah, right. I keep stumbling over that one. Guess I owe Cheval Moran an apology, even if she's not here. Anyway, long story short, the festival restaurant
was Cheval
urgently needed
Moran.
fresh vegetables from Natlan, which is why Aoife and I are here.
So, you guys are vegetable couriers?
He is. I'm just here as a responsible adult. It's his first time traveling so far away from home, and all the elders in his tribe were worried. So they had me come along.
Even though it's your first time too.
Right, but they still picked me to accompany you. You gotta wonder why that might be.
Don't you get it? They all just saw how overworked you were, so they used it as an excuse to send you off on a vacation.
Wait, what? So I'm getting the grandson treatment now too? See, doesn't matter how much older you are than this dude. Hang out with him long enough, and you'll eventually find yourself being treated like a kid.
Meaning everyone looks after you. What's so bad about that?
In theory, nothing at all. In that case, guess I better start over. Hi guys, my name's Aoife, and I just turned 5.
What the heck?
Paimon's not sure who the responsible adult is anymore.
That's
So,
so
what about
funny. My
Kakuku?
brain has stopped.
If he was here, we'd be making more of a ruckus than we already are.
That's exactly what's got me worried.
Aoife, there's nothing to worry about. You're a big boy.
Oh my
you
gosh.
can handle yourself now even without Kakuku.
What is this? What are the writers doing?
You think that's what I'm worried about? Anyway, my priority right now is Kakuku. Suffice it to say, Kakuku's
What?
in big doo-doo.
What is going on? When did they become funny?
How so? He's so small, and all he knows are a few harmless phrases. What kind of trouble could he even get himself into?
Let me guess. Did he get caught out by the law on flying objects?
Bro, you too?
Bro.
Not me. How?
Oh, that pesky little chatterbox. So that's why he hasn't interrupted us this whole time. Guess he's too scared to show his face.
That, plus he's already spouted enough nonsense for one day. So I've put him on mute until tomorrow.
Nice one. If I was even half as decisive as you are, I would have kept a closer hold on Kakuku so he didn't get a chance to go flying off.
Oh no, bro. Or rather, did Kakuku get caught by the guards for flying around?
If they had managed that, we'd at least be able to track him down. But when the guards started chasing him, Kakuku flew into that building next door. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a high-stakes pursuit going down in there as we speak. Just like one of those cool crime movies.
Which building? That one?
Yup, that's the one. Kakuku sure has a good eye for a getaway. It's the tallest building around.
It's also the only one where he's gonna get in trouble.
I may be able to fly up pretty high, but checking every last window would still take quite a while. As for Aoife, well, let's just say he's not flying anywhere without a Saurian. Sorry about that.
Not like it's my fault, though. You don't have to apologize on my behalf.
Wait a sec. What's this got to do with how high you can fly? Kakuku's got himself into a real mess here, like a panicked animal running straight into a trap. It's pretty worrying. I'm starting to picture him flapping through a barrage of gunfire while important documents are flying about left, right, and center.
Heck yeah! If anyone can pull it off, it's Kakuku. He's always been such an awesome Saurus. I believe in him.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Of course I'm for real. I'd never make light of something like that.
All right. Everyone's an awesome Saurus. Well, the human version. But our priority right now should be to go in there and check up on Kakuku.
Leave it to us.
You sure? Wow, awesome. That'll be a huge help.
And if Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
Wait, since when was that up to you?
Well, then it's your call, bro.
All right then, if Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I also give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
That's gonna hurt, bro.
There you go. If he objects to that, tell him to come find us.
He won't. Trust me.
Wisely, wisely, wisely.
Nothing new there. The first few days of every month are always noisy.
What's all that commotion? Are they arguing in there?
So Dean, you good? Risley!
No way, bro!
No way, bro.
Did he say he came from Natlan? No.
Get out of here!
Get out of here.
I can understand his words, just not what they mean.
Get out of here sounds pretty self-explanatory, though.
Oh no.
Oh no! For real now.
He keeps repeating the same things over and over again. Oh, you know one another.
He's a bro of a bro.
He's a friend! Yeah! A saurian friend of a human friend!
Great. Well, that was easy. Looks like we've tracked down the owner. Guess that's one less lost and found notice for you to write, Monsieur Neuvillette.
For real?
For real.
Traveler, was there something important you wanted to discuss with the Udex?
No, I just wanted to see you.
I'm just about done with my business here. Need me to step out?
Stay and hear them out first. Perhaps it will have some bearing on your own work.
Yes, Neuvillette, please make him stay.
If I'm not mistaken, you are the same Mr. Kanich who served as a witness in the smuggling trial? I take it there's been a further development in the case.
Both of their voices are so calming. I just like deep voices, I think. But like gentle deep voices, not like super, super rough ones.
That's right. Very perceptive, Mr. Udex.
So you've met Neuvillette before? But wasn't the trial overseen by another judge?
I've seen his photo in the papers. But as for this other gentleman...
Yeah, he is a gentleman.
Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Risley, administrator of the Fortress of Meripede. Or in layman's terms, Fontaine's prison warden. Please, feel free to share anything about the case. There's no need to keep anything from him.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you!
Wow, that sounded just like me.
Yeah, he learning.
But should we really discuss official business in front of the Saurian?
I mean, he just... I guess you shouldn't repeat things in front of him, because he's just gonna repeat them.
Oh, wow! Oh, no!
I believe he said... Or rather, I suppose he meant that he'll keep this to himself. Though I should mention, Mr. Kukuku, that we will have to ask you to sign a confidentiality agreement.
How is he gonna do that? Does he need to, like, put ink on his little claws and stick it on a paper? Is that how he does a signature?
Sure thing, bro!
Sure thing, bro.
Let us return to the matter at hand. Mr. Kanich, was there something else you wanted to discuss relating to the case?
I love that GIF from Shadow is just sitting up there. Just the calm music and then just that.
Yes. Let me fill you in.
Wow! It really is exactly
Yee.
That must be all that practice drawing engineering blueprints, huh?
Oh, they actually modeled it. That's crazy.
So if it's true that this weapon came into Fontaine alongside the contraband from the smuggling case, then there's a high chance we overlooked a suspect.
That's exactly my line of thought.
I see. Mr. Kanich, thank you for reporting this promptly. I'll arrange for the Marechaussee Phantom to investigate right away. We should begin by questioning the prisoners in custody.
Oh, questioning them, huh?
Wriothesley.
Wriothesley.
I'll sign off on the interrogation request. Don't you worry.
That would be much appreciated.
It's like, no, I'm not gonna sign it. I'm gonna make you work for it.
It's lucky that the Palais Mermonia wasn't scheduled to release any public bulletins today, and that this guns lost and found notice hasn't been written up yet. In other words, the news hasn't leaked.
I'll be staying in Fontaine for the time being. If there's any progress in the investigation or you need my help, feel free to reach out anytime.
Yeah, me too, me too.
Yep, we were just about to go help out with Lapine Pauline's convention. If there's any news, we'll keep you all posted.
Marvelous. Thank you all. Well then, all that's left is to...
You miss me, bro?
Literally like the slow turn.
He really does come out with the most unexpected things. Who did he learn it all from?
Top bros.
Huh. Well, it's pretty extraordinary.
Anyway, according to due process, we must first determine whether Mr. Kakuku qualifies as a flying object. And, following on from our conversation just now, he also needs to sign a confidentiality agreement. Drafting said agreement may take some time.
Looks like you'll be staying with us for a while then, Kakuku. Excited?
Why do I not have to sign one of those?
That would save us a lot of trouble. Many thanks.
All right then, we'd better get going. No need to see us off.
No, I'm staying here. I see.
I know you mentioned a while back that people from Nadland would soon start showing up all over the world. But I hadn't expected anything like this.
It seems no matter where they come from, all dragons are inquisitive by nature.
You can say that again, bro.
You can say that again, bro.
The same might well be said for humankind. The real reason you chose to stay to investigate this case was your curiosity about Natlan and Mr. Kakuku, was it not?
Guilty as charged. Nothing gets past you. So, how about we take this opportunity to chat a little more? We've got the world's best translator on hand, after all.
Sure thing, bro.
Oh my gosh, Sejun is tiny. Or her head is also huge. It's like a weird proportion kind of thing. Just stares at himself.
I know you mentioned a while
Oh
back
dang
that
it,
people
it switches
It seems
back.
no matter where
I was
they-
about to be like, no, they need to make
The same
eye
might well-
contact.
The real reason...
Guilty as charged. So, how about we take this opportunity to chat a little more? We've got the world's
I'm
best
so
translator on
short
hand,
compared
after
to
all.
him. Now I gotta go talk to the bros.
Aurora and Aoife, we found Kakuku.
What's the situation? How bad is it? Oh no.
He's dead.
When I saw that Kakuku wasn't with you, I'd already prepared myself for the worst.
Relax, Aoife. Maybe Kakuku just prefers high-rise living now. Sometimes you just have to let the kids grow up and make their own choices in life.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
It's not that bad. still very much alive and kicking for starters.
He hasn't been arrested either, so no jail time.
He'd never survive in jail.
See?
You're not exactly reassuring me here.
As for the bad news, well, it's really not that bad. Kukuku accidentally overheard some top secret stuff, so he has to stay at the Palais Mermonia for a while to sign a confidentiality agreement. But there's no need to worry. The person in charge of looking after Kukuku is super nice, so he'll be absolutely fine.
All right. That doesn't sound too bad after all. Wow, hearing that's put my mind to rest.
But based on my understanding of how things work here, the ban on flying objects should be over by the time Kukuku actually gets out.
So he's being
What a
arrested either
shame.
way, kinda.
Oh well, I guess we'll just have to go have some fun without him.
You don't look disappointed in the slightest.
And you don't sound disappointed.
Anyway, Auroron and I will be staying in guest rooms upstairs at the Hotel de Boer for the time being. Feel free to drop by if you need us.
Yay, problem solved! All right, let's catch up another day.
Yeah, let's skip days so I can see my man again. The morning of the day after tomorrow.
It's been a few days. Ban on flying objects should be over by now. Let's head over to the Palais Mermonia to see how Kukuku's doing.
Risley, Risley, Risley. Yay!
Hey everyone, we're here!
We here.
Oh hey, my little dudes! Good morning!
His little dudes. I don't remember him saying that ever.
Oh wow, Kukuku's learned a new greeting! Is that good news or bad news though?
Who did he learn it from?
Sorry, I did everything within my power. But so far, I've only managed to teach him how to say good morning.
Good morning.
Wait, so that's all you've been up to this whole time? Get out of here! Huh? Okay, so good mornings aside, please tell Paimon there's been some other progress too.
Of course. That's why I'm here. Kukuku's not the only one that Mr. Risley's been getting to talk. I'm referring, of course, to the convicts.
Oh, I'd be talking if he was talking to me. Why does he have a little frown on his face? I don't know. But yeah, I like the Mr. Risley. Got his little title. And they're not calling him Your Grace either, but I guess it's because technically he's not Lanese, so he doesn't have to be like that anyway.
It was nothing. These guys weren't exactly tough nuts to crack.
So, what's the deal?
After racking their brains, they remembered speaking to an inconspicuous middle-aged man just as they were preparing to pack up and leave Natlan. He was dressed in the manner of the Children of Echoes and carrying a box. Plus, the description matches the one the gun was found in. All in all, he didn't look any different from your average Natlanese traveler. Perhaps seeing that they were dressed as merchants, this man stopped for a chat, inquiring where their goods were headed, and even asking if they could share a boat. The smugglers were very cautious, though. They didn't tell him any specifics. But all this happened before I crossed paths with them. I happened to notice them as they were preparing to set sail. I thought they looked shady, so I snuck aboard, and ended up being carried along all the way to Fontaine.
Wait, what is he doing here? How? What are you doing on the loading screen?
Boss, do we know if those Fontanians will even like this stuff? What if we can't shift it?
And that's why we call you a rookie. It's all supply and demand, kid. Supply and demand. Natlan's foreign trade is just starting to lift off. There'll be a market for it, you'll see.
That's right. So stop giving the boss trouble, rookie. Just do your job and keep an eye on the goods.
Are they merchants? Have they come to Fontaine to do business? Scarred face. Calloused hands. On closer inspection, the fabric looks worn at the knees and elbows, and his fingernails are dirty. Not exactly your typical merchant.
How can you see his
Could he have
fingernails?
previously been a warrior? Or even an adventurer? Something feels off. I'd better sneak up and get a closer look.
Love how the people on the boat just don't care. Oh, hey, I get to play as a character I don't know.
Nice thinking, boss. This tourist tub's been...
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm just in the bushes.
That goes without saying. Big cargo ship would have been too slow, whereas the smaller ones would have been faster but way too bumpy. If we ended up damaging the goods by accident, all these months spent grafting away would have gone up in smoke.
Seriously? But there's hardly anything here. Would it really have taken them months to prepare? And why would they need to transport it with such care? Could they be secretly smuggling precious items out of Natlan? I'll need to find a way to get to the bottom of this.
Oh. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh. You guys move over there, please. Cool, no.
Let's go
You
hear
look
what these
over
criminals
there.
have to say for themselves. Sure enough, there are relics inside the box. It's illegal to smuggle such items outside Natlan.
Okay, now what am I doing? Am I hanging around with these two now?
Hey, why the long face? You're abroad on business, and you get to do some sightseeing while you're at it. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. You better cheer up if you know what's good for you.
Kind of interesting how the shader goes away.
I guess
or
you're right.
It starts.
I was just worried I might have messed up with the packing, or that something's gonna go wrong along the way.
Oh, pull yourself together. Tons of foreign tourists come traveling to Fontaine. I bet their luggage is full of all kinds of weird stuff. If someone insists on checking it all, just show them the purchase order we had drawn up. Those Fontanians can't get enough of their legalese, so I've heard. They can look all they want.
Aha. So their aim is to smuggle in contraband after all. Looks like I've gathered enough intel about the smugglers and their contraband. Time to inform port security.
Oh, there he is. Little dude.
So anyway, that was when I went and told the Fontanian guards about my suspicions. After an investigation and a chase, they finally apprehended them and sent them on their way.
Well, guess they're headed exactly where they should be.
Thanks.
Based on your recollections just now.
I was completely focused on those smugglers at the time, so I wasn't really paying attention to other passersby.
Yeah, Kanish, you did great!
In other words, the person who brought the gun here, the one who lost it, has no connection to the smugglers whatsoever. They were working entirely on their own.
Oh dear, oh dear!
Sounds like Mr. Kakuku wants to chime in?
He said this elusive individual's actions are positively mystifying.
How do you know
It's a good observation,
this?
I quite agree. However, we still know next to nothing about the person. Perhaps we should start by focusing on the lost item itself.
Oh, we're doing this again.
It certainly seems like it was the bait in some kind of trap. The only question is, why wasn't the bait made more conspicuous?
Has something sprung to mind?
I just remembered a film I watched this one time.
Huh? Oh, wow! No way, bro!
Hold on, let me explain. Just now, the traveler speculated that this box might have been placed there on purpose, as if the intention was for someone to come pick it up. That got me thinking about those films about kidnapping cases. When they demand their ransom, the kidnappers tell the victim's family to leave money or valuables at a designated spot for someone to come pick up.
And you know
That
this
doesn't
from
merely happen in
movies?
films. There have been similar cases in real life.
Nouvelle, you do not need to tell him this. He knows. He's like the one person who knows.
In fact, if anything, it's probably the real-life events that inspired the films.
Sounds plausible.
Ooh. Wait. This raises the stakes to a whole new level. If the gun really was some kind of ransom, then since we took the box, the kidnappers never got their payment, so does that mean they executed the hostage?
Paimon, you have blood on your hands.
I agree. I don't believe we have a kidnapping on our hands. Selling off stolen goods is extra work that most kidnappers would want to avoid. Unless they're after something very specific, they tend to just ask for cash. Could we be dealing with a kidnapper who's dead set on getting their hands on an ancient dragon handgun? It's not impossible, but the likelihood is very slim. We can discount that possibility for now. And speaking of selling stolen goods, don't you think this looks more like a transaction?
His voice is so calming.
So, bottom line, this was an individual smuggler at work.
Exactly. And it was the location itself that caused the deal to fall through. The last thing they would have expected was for a quiet beach to turn into a bustling film convention overnight. Not only is the area now packed with tourists, but the Spina di Rosula have a presence there. I'll bet that both parties were completely caught off guard.
That sounds like a plausible theory, but how do we verify it?
Looks like your people better start rolling up their sleeves.
How so?
Easy. Just follow the usual procedure by putting up a lost and found notice. The more routine we make it seem, the more likely the suspect will come forward to claim it. Even if they send a proxy, we're liable to get our hands on new leads. And timing-wise, it's about time we updated the bulletin board anyway. All we need now is a lucky gestionnaire to write up the notice for us post-haste.
Ah, so that's what you meant by rolling up their sleeves. In that case, I may as well write it myself. Delegating this to someone else would require an additional explanation.
Or are you just not used to asking others to work overtime?
Is that really a major concern here?
Well, looks like I won't be needed around here. At least until the notice has been posted.
You could always wait here if you like. The Palais Mermonia serves a particularly fine cup of tea if that swings it for you.
That's an interesting phrase. If that swings it for you. That's definitely not something I really heard very much, but coming from him, it's very nice. And also, of course, he'd be here for tea. That's definitely the reason, always.
Thanks, but no thanks. I left a very noisy creature with a friend before heading out, so I should probably get back to feed it.
Ah, I wasn't aware that you had a pet, Mr. Kanich.
Yeah, a pet.
Speaking of pets...
Get out of here! Out of here!
Yep, that's the plan. Out of here indeed.
I believe that what Wriothesley is trying to say is, you are free to leave, Mr. Kukuku. Furthermore, it has been determined that Mr. Kukuku should not, in fact, be classified as a flying object. As such, he shall be free to move around Fontaine whenever he so pleases.
You're the best, bro!
You're the best, bro.
Oh, that really is good news! Travelers, should we bring Kukuku back to Aoife and Auroran?
I shall leave him in your capable hands. Indeed.
Wriothesley.
Ah. You know, all this has made me realize that I'd quite like to have a pet.
What
If
kind of
that
pet?
proves inconvenient within the fortress of Meripede, perhaps you should consider finding a place in the court of Fontaine.
Yeah, I don't even know what kind of pet he'd want. Because clearly he likes communicating with it. But like, I don't know what else that would be. And technically, it's not really a... It's not really a pet when it's a saurian, because they're kind of their own things.
That actually sounds like a good idea. In the past, I always dismissed the idea of buying a property in the city. The prophecy about the floods meant it never seemed like a worthwhile investment. But now...
I mean, living in the fortress is not a great investment either, considering you were right next to where the flood comes from, but...
This might be a good time for you to re-examine the documents I gave you regarding your title as Duke.
Huh?
Huh?
Citizens with honorary titles are eligible for certain benefits when purchasing property in the court of Fontaine.
Really?
How about this? You read through your documents from start to finish, while I write up the lost and found notice.
Yes, please live up here. I want to see you more. Please. I was already so scared they were going to do a Fontaine event and not include him because he's just in the fortress. I'm happy the devs like him. I mean, I should have known they like him because they make so much merch for him already. I have a plushie as well. Good heavens, where'd they go? Oh, all the way over here. I ain't walking.
How?
What? What now?
Let's shake hands.
Fine by me. Get ready for a knuckle sandwich!
Ugh. Oh, nice dodge.
Paimon feels strangely inclined to keep a safe distance. Did you miss me, bro?
There's too many floating objects in this place.
Cuckoo, you're free!
Ugh, not you again. Nope, didn't miss you in the slightest.
Hey, other granny. And hey, Paimon and Kanich. It's good to see you all. Thanks for bringing Kukuku back.
Why am I a granny?
Get it away! Get it away from me! Nice to meet you, bro. Who are you calling bro? Say that again to my face! I dare you.
If you've got the energy to argue this much, you're clearly not hungry yet. Let's go find something to eat while a How lives his best life.
Poor How. He spent all day being tormented by Auroron, only to discover that the suffering's just begun.
Aoife, as a Saurian vet, how can you just sit back and watch our little dragon bro suffer?
Huh? How am I the bad guy?
Even hear yourself? Doesn't anyone want to hear how Kukuku got out of jail?
He was never in jail.
Don't lose hope, How. By the same standard, you have freedom of movement now too. You're still in the game?
Same standard? I will not be held to the same standard as that thing!
That's right. You won't. As far as I understand, the Palais Mermonia will want to assess your case on its own merits before they grant you freedom of movement.
Where's that Saurian meat restaurant again? I'm gonna march that little pink balloon right into the kitchen!
Yeah, good luck with that, bro. You'll be putting your own neck on the line, too.
Also, there's no such restaurant!
Anyway, thanks for looking after a How, guys. I'll take over from here.
Why, you? Between the two, Kukuku wins the cuteness competition hands down. Ah, really? Thanks! Wait, who are the other contestants, though?
Oh, more time. Okay. Time. And I just stood here like a statue all night.
The lost and found notice is up!
Oh, back. Wriothesley.
Maybe we should go hang around the Palais Mermonia to see if anyone shows up to claim it.
Wriothesley!
Huh, looks like there were quite a few others with the same idea.
Ah, hello, you two.
Have there been any developments? Okay, guess not. Well, the notice was only just posted. Guess it's pretty unlikely that someone would show up right at...
Special Patrol, open up!
Ah! Who's there? What's going on? The Special Patrol?
I don't think that's who this is.
Anything but
Hey,
the Special
this isn't the
Patrol.
time for silly jokes. Let's go check it out.
Good day, all. Gramps, grannies, aunts, and uncles.
Calling him an uncle?
The Tevet, are you doing here, Auroran?
Oh, he must be the one you mentioned. Kakuku's owner?
Not exactly.
One of his owners. Kind of. But, bro, what are you doing here?
I'm here to claim a lost item.
Is this the person you saw on the boat, Mr. Kinich?
No.
Somehow I highly doubt that. For starters, he just addressed us as Gramps and Grannies. And unless this is the youngest looking middle-aged man in the world, I don't think he's our guy.
Huh. Was there something wrong with my door-knocking etiquette? That's how they do it in all the films.
That's not door-knocking etiquette. That's the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol doing their job. Completely different things.
Paimon is laying into him.
Oh, I see. I figured it was just a polite way of requesting entry, to show the people inside you had something important to discuss. Oh, sorry about that. I totally goofed that one up. Give me a moment. I'll go back out and try again.
So, Auroran, you said you were here to claim a lost item. What did you lose?
Yeah, so basically...
I mean, the box is right in front of him,
For
so...
real now? Oh, come on, bro.
Is arresting my dear grandson what it's come to?
Auroran, be honest now. Were you the one who lost this?
No, it belongs to a friend.
So it belongs to Aoife?
Of course not. Aoife has his own gun. All right then. I knew this wouldn't go well. So here's what went down. This morning, Aoife and I were playing rock, paper, scissors. Before long, he'd lost, as he usually does. So we figured we'd head out and visit some of the Cour de Fontaine's famous landmarks. When we got near the plaza, a man suddenly stopped us to ask for help. He said that he had lost something and that someone had found it and sent it over to the Palais Mermonia. But apparently he used to work here and was worried it'd be awkward bumping into his old coworkers, so he asked us to pretend to be the owners and claim it on his behalf.
Yeah, that's not suspicious at all.
You didn't manage to keep that pretense up for long.
It's fine. I'm not the one who feels awkward anyway.
So, a former employee of the Palais Mermonia. Was this individual a Fontaine native?
Yes, at least I assume so. He looked like a well-dressed gentleman to me. We were about to refuse, but he was so polite.
Could it have been a disguise?
Oh no. Auroran, Paimon thinks you've been tricked. This person might
Poor
be in
Auroran.
cahoots with the bad guys. Oh, maybe he already took off and escaped as soon as your mission went pear-shaped.
Pear-shaped?
No way. I'm not that dumb.
Huh?
He's not going anywhere. Aoife and Kakuku are keeping an eye on him over at the plaza.
Keeping an eye on him. I like the sound of that.
In that case, let's hurry over to where Aoife is. Time to catch that con man and find out what's really going on here.
Wait a minute, I have a question first. Traveler, Paimon. You're pretty famous in Natlan, right?
Kinda.
Oh, we're basically household names. But why do you ask?
Would that be a problem?
Remember when I said that the seller might be watching in secret?
If so, then picking Auroron to do their dirty work was a careless mistake on their part.
It suggests that the person who got Auroron to claim the item might not be fully in the know themselves. There are plenty of unanswered questions, but standing around racking our brains won't help. However, I still suggest that the famous faces among us, meaning the Traveler and Kinich, oh, and of course, Monsieur Nivelet too, stay here for the time being. We'll empty the box, give it to Auroron, and then he can claim the item as if nothing happened. I'll follow to check if anyone is watching. I doubt anyone would recognize me anyway, so I shouldn't draw too much attention.
I would literally recognize you in a crowd. I would die. Or just fall on the floor.
I think this plan is worth a try. I shall leave it to the pair of you.
So, I have to go undercover again, right?
Well, not exactly undercover. Just drop the special patrol persona and be yourself instead.
Roger that. Over and out.
Oh, good heavens. Am I... Oh, I'm Wriothesley now. Like, actual Wriothesley.
No sign of any suspicious individuals around here. Auroron has entered the elevator as planned. I'll head over to the plaza now.
I'm going this way.
This isn't the way that Auroron said. Am I getting too old to remember directions?
Well, at least it lets me actually do what I want. Okay.
No sign of any suspicious individuals around here. Auroron has entered the elevator as planned.
I'm curious what the build is on him, though. Oh, he's level 90, and he's got his weapon. He has 3 constellations! Oh, it's beautiful. That's so beautiful. And he's 10s. Why'd they do? Oh my gosh, he's beautiful. They actually built him. Oh my gosh. I can, if they let me fight, I can test out more constellations. And I can see how I feel about that if I decide to go for
Auroron's
more
taking the
in the
elevator.
future.
I should take a different route to the plaza. Auroron's taking the elevator.
Okay, I'll just fly down there, whatever. Like, I don't know what they mean by other route other than just straight up climbing around here. Although this probably wasn't the best plan. Oh my gosh, he just fell. I was trying to open the glider. It didn't let me. Oh my gosh, my heart like dropped when I couldn't control it.
Nothing suspicious going on here either.
Other than you falling from the sky.
Maybe we're overthinking this?
Stop with the pecking! Stop with the pecking! Please, sir, I'm begging you, do me a favor and get this pet of yours under control!
The heck are you on about?
Sorry, but he's not my pet. He's my coworker. And I should warn you, he's not too happy with how you're talking about him.
What the? This thing has a job? So in Natlan, they just dish out jobs to any old thing.
Uh-oh. Kukuku's not too big on being called a thing either. You're on your own now.
I'm sorry. Please, Mr. Kukuku, Master Kukuku, Lord Kukuku, I meant no offense, I promise.
All right, Kukuku, that'll do for now. Let me ask him some questions first.
Sure thing, bro.
Auroron actually looks pretty serious this time. Was he just pretending to be clueless earlier? Interesting. I think I'll sit back and see how this plays out.
You actually got it? Wow, didn't think it would be that easy.
Ah, excellent. Looks like sending
He's
you
just
was the right
standing there.
approach after all.
After all?
I mean, because the staff at the Palais Mermonia don't recognize you, right?
So I got it, but I don't remember promising I'd hand it over.
Huh?
This thing's pretty cool. I've taken a bit of a liking to it.
Please don't do this, my good sir, my master, my lord. My very life hangs in the balance.
His life hangs in the balance?
If this means so much to you, what are you gonna offer me in return?
Are you trying to get him to say my life?
How'd you know that?
Because I watched that film with you. You should drop the act. We don't want a real misunderstanding in our hands.
You're probably
poor
right.
dude.
But honestly, I don't know what else to say. Sorry, this is the most myself I can be. Is that enough?
What are you doing, Auroron?
Enough. More than enough.
Okay. Yeah, even Ryzu was like trying
who's
to hold
this
in a
dude?
laugh. You're just like, oh, okay. It's like, I guess we can't have much better than this.
Just think of me as a staff member from the Palais Mermonia. Now, if you don't mind, I have some questions for this gentleman about that life or death treasure you were just discussing. Truthful answers appreciated, of course.
Oh no, I'm toast now.
What's that supposed to mean? You don't think the Palais Mermonia has the ability to protect our citizens?
No, I mean, yes, of course they do. Please ask away.
I could do that. But I'd rather you just tell the whole story, from the beginning.
I suppose I only have myself to blame. Such a rare antique, I couldn't resist. I'm a collector of antiques. Nothing excites me more than rare, old relics, and to be completely honest, if someone's selling, I'm buying. I don't care to ask where they sourced their goods. As for the seller of this particular item, well, I've never met him in person. We've had some prior dealings, but always under the cover of coded ads in some shady tabloids. Lost and found notices, missing person ads, that sort of thing. As long as I took care to hide a time and place somewhere within the text, then slipped some mora into the envelope before submitting the ad, it would get published. And that was that. No fuss, no trace. Simple, right? Normally, everything goes off without a hitch. But this time, I arrive at the pickup spot expecting a discreet in and out, and instead, I find a whole construction crew at work. That was not what we'd agreed. But I couldn't just let it go, so I reached out to him again the same way as usual. He replied, and do you know what he said? He told me that the item's now in the Palais Mermonia.
Well, he wasn't lying about that.
He insisted that it would be inconvenient for him to make an appearance himself, but said that if I could somehow find a way to retrieve it from the Palais, he'd give me a discount on the price. Of course it wasn't the discount that swung it. Do I look like I'm strapped for cash?
It could be.
Feeling smug now, are we?
Feeling smug now, are we?
No, please go easy on me.
Go on.
Intimidating the way he says that.
Where was I? Well, anyway, I thought to myself, seeing as the item itself came from Natlan, it would make more sense if I could find someone from there to go retrieve it. And by a stroke of complete and utter coincidence, I just so happened to see these two young folks wandering around, so I'm so very sorry I underestimated the pair of you.
I need you to clear something up for me. You haven't paid the seller yet, correct? And yet he told you to collect the item from the Palais Mermonia. Was he not worried that you'd just split afterwards?
Well, to be honest, though I can't claim to know him very well, he, on the other hand, seems to know my name and where I live. Besides, this is a guy who managed to get his hands on an ancient Natlanese weapon. that's probably not the kind of person I want to double-cross.
Fair. That makes sense. So, Mr.
Please, just call me Argento.
All right, Mr. Argento. Listen very
I'm not
carefully to
calling
what I'm
him
about
that.
to
That's
say.
too complicated of
It
a
will
name.
determine how much of the rest of your life you'll be spending beneath the waves.
Oh. Wow. I didn't even process that line right away.
What does he mean? Is he gonna drown him just like they do in those gangster films?
I mean, he could.
Oh, I get it. He's talking about that place at the bottom of the Fontanian Sea.
Shh, can it?
Owing to your suspected involvement in the illicit trade of Natlanese relics, you're now one of the suspects in an international smuggling case. A trip to the Opera Epiclese seems unavoidable at this stage, but on the bright side, you still have one chance to make things right.
They really played the animation even. The angle. Ugh. The angle. So nice. Very nice.
Okay. Do I really? Please tell me what to do.
It's very simple. Just reach out to your seller in the same way as usual, arrange to meet, bring the money, and make the deal. Just be sure to let me know all the details. I'm talking time, place, the whole lot. If we can catch the other party by doing this, you'll have gone some way toward redeeming yourself. Understand?
Oh, I see. I understand. You shall have my full and unadulterated cooperation.
Good. Don't break the law, and don't even think about making a run for it. The Palais Mermonia will be watching you and ensuring your safety. All right, take the box, but leave your ID and other documents behind. You can go now. As for you two, protocol dictates that I should take you both back to the Palais and have you sign a confidentiality agreement. But that would take a lot of time and effort.
And paperwork.
Such a hassle, bro!
See, Mr. Kakuku knows exactly where I'm coming from. So, I was thinking, since you're all friends of the Traveler...
I understand, sir. We got dragged into this by accident, and it has diddly squat to do with us. And out of respect for the Traveler, we won't say another word.
Oh, I know this part. We better keep our mouths shut or we'll both be sleeping with the fishes in the tailor-made pair of cement shoes. In that case, I understand completely.
What is the accent, bro?
Not exactly what I was going for, but if that's how you want to understand it, then be my guest. Then it's settled. Thanks for your help. Boy, am I glad that's over. That's enough work for one day. Time to head back.
I love the way his coat, like, flies behind him a little.
Ah! Risley's back! Judging by your expression, it must be good news, huh?
It went smoothly, on the whole.
So basically, we hold off until Argento and the other party have set up the next stage of the transaction. Then we plan our next move.
Patience will be key.
I get that. It's like hunting. I'm just not sure the other party will take the bait so easily.
Well, if he didn't need the money, or if he valued self-preservation over making a profit, he could have walked away as soon as the contraband was brought to the Palais Mermonia. On top of that, although he hasn't shown his face yet, he seems to have no followers or accomplices, and he's relying on an extremely limited set of options to push the deal along. So, if you ask me, he seems like someone who cares a lot about his image and has a somewhat high opinion of himself, but lacks any real ability. I almost get the feeling that if he misses out on this opportunity, he won't have any other way of making money. His every move is like a spin of the roulette wheel, hoping that the ball will land exactly where he wants it to. Or, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Maybe he'll cut his losses and vanish into thin air, and our efforts will have been in vain. At least Natlan will get the stolen relic back, so it won't have been for nothing.
In that case, let's hope his arrogance stays in play.
Everyone, I have just
Who
briefed
the
the
heck are
Marechaussee
you?
Phantom on the situation. As soon as there are any further
No, I'm
developments,
talking to
we will act
Risley
without
right now.
delay.
You can't join me.
When that time comes, we will be relying on your help.
We'll be waiting for the good news.
Yay. Risley!
On the topic of kidnapping cases, how exactly do we define the subject of a kidnapping? According to the regulations, I mean. Aside from humans, do pets count? What about sentient, non-human beings?
You're plotting, Risley.
Of course, Melazines go without saying, but what about a being like Kakuku?
I am surprised that you are unfamiliar with the legal provisions on this matter.
Yeah, considering you kind of are the one who lays down the law.
If I knew all the laws like the back of my hand, I wouldn't have ended up in the fortress of Meripede, would I?
Well, that had nothing to do with the breaking the law specifically. Like, had you known, it wouldn't matter in that situation at all. Things just be the way they are.
That is no laughing matter, Risley.
Yeah, we don't speak of that. I'm gonna be right back in like 5 seconds. I'm back. And I'm gonna drink my water.
An important part of cooking is making sure the ingredients absorb the flavors in the dish. To that end, a chef must be able to wield a knife with the same level of precision as a surgeon. Practice makes perfect.
They really do be yapping. Oh, I'm just gonna wait in here, actually. I don't even have to go outside.
Novelette sent someone to contact
Oh,
us
they're
this
gone!
morning. That must mean there's been some progress. No time to waste. Let's head out.
They're out here now.
Hey, everyone. We're not late, are we?
No, you're just in time. Well rested, I trust?
I've been standing in your office for 2 days.
A great way to stay energetic, certainly.
We received word from Mr. Argenteau yesterday, confirming the time and location of the transaction. It'll take place this afternoon, and it turns out it'll be somewhere we all know pretty well, too. The Film Fantasyland restaurant.
Oh, really? Huh. He sure does like that place.
Seems like you share our concerns, Traveler.
Indeed. Capturing someone in a crowded event venue will be much more challenging than in an open area. The criminal might try to blend in with the crowd, or even escape by taking hostages. In light of this, we've had to make additional preparations. As soon as we received the news yesterday, we began coordinating with the Marechaussee Phantom and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
We'll be deploying lots of undercover agents on site. If things go south, the safety of the civilians will be our top priority.
I mean, if there's no
Of
civilians
course,
there at
fingers
all,
crossed,
it works.
everything will go without a hitch.
I noticed a bunch of familiar faces from the previous case, like Captain Chevreuse of the Special Patrol. so I'm feeling optimistic.
We'll trust your instincts then. Oh, yeah, and by the way, we've also been in communication with Miss Lapine Pauline and Miss Navia.
The Spina di Rosula will provide support within a controlled scope, so there's no need to worry.
The only potential issue is with Miss Escoffier.
She wants to introduce them to her chopping board.
You know what? That might not be such a bad idea.
What?
All right, no more jokes. Miss Escoffier has made it clear that she doesn't want her restaurant to suffer any losses as a result of this operation.
Pay her.
Well, I have a feeling things might not go quite as smoothly as she hopes.
Pay the woman.
To be honest, we shouldn't have dragged you
out.
into this in the first place, and it's caused you quite enough trouble already. The Fontainian authorities should be able to handle the rest from here. But still, I'm guessing you'd like to see how it all turns out.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Well then, feel free to head down to the scene, but just stay alert and play it by ear. You won't necessarily have to do anything. Unless things go pear-shaped, of course.
I'll do my best to ensure that things don't escalate to that point. Of course. There are still a lot of unanswered questions, but our intel so far indicates that the culprit's from Natlan. Plus, I'm already a witness in this case. Might as well see this thing through to the end.
That's the Kanichi we know and love.
This could have gotten awkward if he showed up, if Ajal showed up and started cursing out Neuvillette. Neuvillette would be flabbergasted. He would not know how to react to that.
Well, that's enough of the small talk. The operation's scheduled for the afternoon. If we're quick enough, we'll even have time for a few cups of tea before we leave.
You will.
Oh, and let's grab something to eat too. Can't work on an empty stomach, you know. And rooting for you. It's a very important job.
All right, I'll head over to the venue now. Ahao's been harping on for days now about this event-exclusive meal he wants to try. Guess I might as well shut him up sooner rather than later. See you in a bit.
I look forward to hearing how it all goes.
It's probably, yeah, it's all the way over here. Yeah, you can teleport here.
This beach seems to be getting livelier by the day.
Oh, Farina.
Traveler, Paimon's getting kinda hungry. Let's go check out the restaurant menu, shall we?
I don't know how anyone carries that. It's huge. Yes! Oh, it's
Your friend
so
thought
good.
You might be thirsty.
I'm so thirsty, Your Grace.
Won't you stay and drink it?
Oh, I love him.
I tend to steer clear of drinks left out in the open.
You're surrounded. Give up and come with.
You lousy swine!
Stop right there!
Oh, look! A surprise performance! Wow! How lucky we are!
Quick, take a photo! After him!
I've seen that clip with
Sorry,
Risley,
my guy.
like,
Unlicensed
over and over.
and illegally docked. This boat's not going anywhere.
They really let the artist cook on this one.
Lowly worm! No one flies higher than the almighty Dragon Lord! Who's stealing my fun? Ah, you again! You're driving me crazy! Oh, wow,
All right, that's a wrap.
Unbelievable! You can't just drag someone around like that! Such blatant disregard
Yeah,
for
that
human
clip
life.
of
I
Rise
want to
is
sue the
pulling
living
himself
daylights
up
out
the
of you!
chairs.
Will you
So
now?
nice.
I think
So
I did you a
good.
favor by pulling you away from your audience. Saved you some face at the very least. As for whether you were facing up or down along the way,
It's just replaying in my
well,
mind.
that was your decision, wasn't it?
Over and over.
You... all right, I admit it. I was in the wrong.
Bro's crying.
Oh, of course I know the difference between right and wrong, but I had no choice. I desperately needed the money. I was an expert on ancient relics. Not only did I have a successful career, but a happy family too. But my son, I never imagined he'd turn out this way. Fell in with the wrong crowd and ended up shoulder deep in gambling. We had some savings, but he drained them away like a waterfall. Once he fell into debt, he had creditors regularly coming over to threaten and intimidate him. I'm his father. How could I just stand by and watch him suffer like that? Oh, my son is about the same age as you are. If only he could have turned out more like you. That's the only reason I needed the money. Please, believe me. You... Please, kid, I'm begging you. Help me. I see you're from Natland too. That makes us brothers. Please, have mercy. I still have a chance to help my son straighten himself out. But only if I get back. If I go to prison now, he'll be doomed, I tell you, doomed! And isn't standing
Dude is
together
being
and
dramatic.
fighting for a better future what families do? Our fate is in your hands, young man. Please, have a heart.
Something
We need to
wrong,
verify
Demetri?
this story.
Gone soft, have we?
I don't believe a word you say. Wriothesley had you just about figured out. You're a gambler. Pure and simple.
A gambler? Me? Nonsense! I told you, it's my son!
First of all, are you really from Natlan? You've been keeping tabs on the gun's whereabouts this whole time. You should have recognized at least one familiar face by now. On top of that, the way you threatened to sue me? Spoken like a true Fontanian, if you ask me.
Oh.
What kind of logic is that? I can't explain. I actually grew up in...
I don't want to hear another word. Ahau, here's your chance. Shut someone else up for once.
The
evil
I've been
laugh.
waiting for. Eat this, scumbag!
Oh. Being a
Ahau
compulsive
jump
liar
scare.
is one of the hallmarks of a die-hard gambler. I bet you're just a Fontanian pretending to be from Natlan. Even if you have any friends or family to speak of, I'm guessing they've long since cut all ties with you. And you have your depraved ways to thank for that. Of course, I might be wrong.
Yeah, we might be killing an innocent man.
But does that matter?
I don't think so. He's
I'm
already
just
gone.
here to arrest you. If you're looking for an advocate or a shoulder to cry on, you're out of luck. Besides,
This is Genshin.
prying the truth out of you is exactly
But
what
it's
your
an
beloved
event,
courts
so
are
I'm
for.
only doing the story.
Isn't that right?
Because my man is in it. I guess Chevreuse is also
Many thanks.
unvoiced.
And me? rude. You should be bowing down in gratitude to the almighty Dragon Lord.
Still don't even have Chevreuse. She just never showed up in my polls.
Hold it right there!
Don't worry. I'm fine. I wasn't the one who just got dragged all the way here.
Yeah, he very upset all the time.
Little Kaniche, thinking back to when you were just an itty-bitty boy, Kaniche, aren't ya? Aw, don't start crying like a little baby. I am the almighty Dragon Lord! No servant of mine will be seen acting so weak and pathetic in public!
What are you on about? Still, I suppose there's no point hiding it from you. To put it plainly...
Oh, and they've turned on the emotional music.
I can't stand gamblers. They're the most irresponsible people in the entire world. No respect for the principle that you have to give in order to get. They'll tell 1,000 lies for a single coin, deluding themselves into thinking they can use it to gamble their way to a vast fortune. But we all know that even when it looks like you're getting something for free, there's always an unseen cost. In the past, I also ended up paying a price for my father's gambling losses. I don't want anyone else to end up in a similar situation if I can help it. Don't feel sorry for me. I certainly don't feel sorry for myself. They say that people are shaped by their past. And since I've made it this far, I must have done a lot of things right.
You need to talk with Wriothesley.
We should never punish ourselves for the mistakes of others. Instead, I choose to remember the moments that helped me grow.
You really need to talk to him, dude.
Like when I first learned to use a grappling hook. Or the very first time I yearned for knowledge. Yeah, I believe you. Let's get going. If we don't head back soon, we'll cause more unnecessary worry.
I guess Wriothesley kind of was a good foil for him, although they didn't bring up his past, like, at all. So he could have been a good foil for him. But Wriothesley's kind of, like, dealt with himself at this point.
You're back!
He's just coping with
We
tea.
just saw Chevreuse taking the criminal away! She looked pretty pleased with herself. Haha! So after so much running in circles, turns out he had no fight in him, huh? Guess running away was the only trick up his sleeve. Oh, also, Wriothesley said to let you know that he's already left.
No!
He went to report back to the Palais Mermonia. Apparently, the Maréchaux say Phantom's preparing to carry out an in-depth investigation into illegal gambling activities. Sounds like they'll have their hands full. Anyway, that's for the Palais to worry about, not really our concern.
Hydrate. Yeah.
Hey, it's not like you to give up so easily, Charlotte.
Hey, he gave you an interview. Charlotte, you got your interview from him. He don't want to take pictures.
Make sure you pick the best shots of Paimon. Oh, already gone. Hope she heard that. Yeah, you're right. But what took you all so long to get here? Did something happen?
Oh yeah, we killed a man.
What? Rumors and slander! When have I, the almighty Dragon Lord, Gahulahau, ever sunk to such sniveling?
Often, actually. To be honest, I haven't decided yet. At the moment, I've got nothing urgent to get back for. And, in any case, the court might need me to testify again.
Yeah, we might have to
Plus,
explain the wounds.
That gun's still a key piece of evidence. I'll probably have to wait until the case is closed before I can return it to Natlan. So, I guess I'll be sticking around to enjoy the beach a little longer.
Oh, there's no more Wriothesley. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe he's still in here. Maybe. I didn't even get to use the demo Risley. It had 3 constellations and there was no combat. Why even give him constellations in actual build if they're not going to? Oh, this is an event story. This disappears in a few days. Or really a day. That's the only reason I'm doing it now, like, so late. It's because I just needed to do it. No, he's not here! No! I miss him already. I'm not gonna see him for another year at most. Or at least a year. Oh, I'm so upset. At least I can go to his office. They better do a second character story one day. Yeah, the stories are extremely long. That's partially why I didn't do Natlan, like, at all. On stream, at least. I just kind of did it and normally. It's really long. And also Natlan wasn't necessarily as good as Fontaine was. Fontaine was so good. But then, like, Natlan was okay. I like how you have to sit in the middle on this one. Wait, I know where I can see Risley. Where are you? Where did I put you? Over here. Oh yeah, and then there's others standing here. Thank you for the follow. There he is.
Hello there. I was just thinking about finding a patch of grass to lie down if you don't need me for anything.
There's so much grass everywhere.
Sure. Got anything on your mind? Talking about the weather is usually a great way to get a conversation going, but it seems like the weather here is always the same. I see. So the keeper of this place is a teapot spirit. When I first arrived, I'd actually mistaken her for one of those large finchbill pets.
Yeah, I'm usually chill, unless we're playing Mario Kart when that comes out, maybe. Because I'm also going to be doing Death Stranding 2 when that comes out. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish Death Stranding 1 before then. I've seen the whole game, so it's not like I'm spoiled by anything, but I just don't think I'm going to have time to actually finish the first one unless I go crazy into it. Yeah, the Not Earth Kingdom. That's maybe Natlan, I'm not sure. I don't know which one that is, because there's multiple Not Earth Kingdoms in the game. I mean, kind of. Maybe it was a rage game for me because I was a child and I didn't know how to lose.
Yeah, you're right. Speaking of which, I actually made a similar mistake when I was young. I once thought that melazines were the form that sea hares took when they hopped onto land. It wasn't until I read some books that I realized just how silly I was. You should know that according to laws and regulations, melazines are also recognized citizens of Fontaine. It is forbidden to view or treat them as pets or monsters.
The bank and the money and the guy. I know the one. I do know the one. That's Leeway. That's literally the second area of the game. You've missed way too much.
Good. That makes for
Anyway,
one less
this is
legal
my
trouble
man.
you may get yourself into. Although it'd be great to have more people working in the fortress, I've never been interested in instigating crime. It's my hope that people will use more legitimate channels to find work in the Fortress of Meropide. There's no need to cause headaches for the upstanding ladies and gentlemen of the Pele Mermonia.
I love him so much. Oh, I already have him. I already have him. He's actually Constellation 1 that I did during his initial run. And then rerun, I have the weapon. So he's very well taken care of. Because I don't do constellations for just anybody. Farina was an accident though. She was in a temple. Yeah, but the thing is, Traveler is literally the worst character in the game. Like, unusable in anything current or anything. You can't use her in endgame really at all. Unless she's just built to do reactions and that's it. I don't even know where she is.
I once considered keeping some pets in my office, but soon gave up on the idea.
They need to fix
It's
this
just
voice
not right
line.
to keep small animals
He needs a
where
pet
they
very
won't be able to
badly.
see the sun.
Yeah, she is useful Aqua. And then they just released Chef Girl, who is literally the best support for Freeze. So now this is the Wriothesley team, where I can kill things very easily. I need to build Wriothesley a little office or something out here. Because I don't want to put him inside, because he needs to be in the grass and the sun for once. I just have him kind of by like a tea set kind of thing. My fish. Yeah, I've had Wriothesley for like over a year, because that's how long it took to bring him back. Yeah, because it's just Liyue is the last thing you've done then. There's a lot more than that now. So much more. More than double. I don't think any of that counted as my dailies, actually. I wonder if it did. I would assume doing a quest will count as one of the dailies. Oh, it looks like it. Maybe. Yay! I don't have to do them. Give me my stuff.
Thank you for
I have to save for Skirk. I am not going to get here yet, but she's guaranteed, so it's only a matter of time. Yeah, I have them. I have pretty much most of them. I didn't want her. Didn't want her. Didn't want her. Didn't want her. Don't really want him. Oh, gotta fix your glasses. Yeah, go fix them so you can see things again. But yeah, I only play because I have sunk a little bit of money into it, but only like the top-up bonuses. I don't touch it other than that, so I've only done a 30 this year since the reset. Which I don't remember when the reset even was, but I've only done a 30. Because it's the bonus. I don't think I've had a Welkin yet either recently. But the Welkin is the best possible choice you can make if you're spending anything. A bunch of well-planned Welkins can save you a lot. Really, I should probably do it for Skirk, honestly, because that's gonna give me 20 extra pulls. But I don't know, it depends. I think the next update's still a month out, I'm not sure. Really, I have enough in exploration that I could just get enough anyway. Yeah, let me go see if there's something fairly strong that I can go kill. To show the power of the Wriothesley team. Vaguely strong. What do I need for boss stuff right now? 'Cause I've already done hers. I don't know, I'm like okay, Seedrins, I don't need that. Neuvillette, maybe? Oh wait, I need his. Where's his? Oh. I don't know if I can kill this one. I know this one needs very specific elements, but we'll see. Really, I can probably overkill it, maybe. I just forgot how much I have to run to get in here. Or wait, maybe that'll be better. Yeah, that's better. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. This doesn't go in there, right? Nope. That's dumb. Shouldn't have picked this boss. But it is what I need, so I can have another healer. I have so many. Really, Star Rail is the one I'm investing more into right now, because Genshin, honestly, is perfectly fine for me now. There's very little I care about in Genshin anymore. I have everyone I want, I have enough teams. So I'm pretty happy with it. I could just survive with my Wriothesley team forever now, and then probably like the Xiao one or something. I may even do another constellation of Wriothesley, I'm not really sure. I mean, it only affects, the next one will only affect his ultimate anyways, burst.
I cleanse you of your sins.
Let the world collide!
A little mood boost. Who's on the loop?
Belongs to the abyss.
Let's blow bubbles!
Oh, I can affect this one. Can't affect that one.
Attach to frosting.
Or maybe I can, I don't know. I don't know anything.
It's for medical research.
Wait, no, it has cryo!
Strike a pose!
I can't help that. That's what I was saying, I wasn't sure what I can do with that.
Floaty floaty!
Triggering Frozen kind of does something, but it's gonna be really, really slow. This was not the best choice. Yeah, we're not doing him. Because that's not a freeze team kind of thing. Oh, who else can I do? Oh, they just killed her. Well, it's because you're supposed to have multiple elements, and I'm not doing that. That wasn't the point of the showcase, so... I picked, like, the worst boss to do that for. I do need Layla. Okay. Well, I was already halfway through doing that anyway. Oh, he's also annoying to go into. He's also so annoying. But it's fine. Oh, Farina survived a little.
How brilliant! Yep.
I did not like that you have to run to these bosses and you can't just spawn like kind of next to them a little.
May I present?
Come on, we're almost there. This dude's gonna die so fast. It's just the elemental ones that are a little annoying. But I have other teams for that anyway. Hello, my fine friend.
Showing you up to the freezer. A burst of flavor.
I'm trying to do siege Okay.
Let's begin. Get a little chilly.
And he's dead. And that's not even with the Scoffier's full level or anything. She's just only there for support right now, and she's not fully leveled. At all. Even her stats on her artifacts are nothing, basically. Except attack, because that's what she scales off of, so I did a little more on that. But she is very much just a support. I could probably even do better on his artifacts. I feel like it's only a matter of time until they give Wriothesley his own trail. Because, like, I have the one for Diluc. I think, yeah, the Echo, whatever it is. I have Diluc's, and I have a couple others unlocked, but I haven't done them yet. I feel like Wriothesley will get one at some point. I just don't know what it'll be unless it's just ice. I don't know. Do I need more of this dude? Where is she? There she is. I don't. Well, I mean I do, because she has to go from 70 to 80, so I'll do one more anyway.
But my name echo is so... He might feel a little prick.
Even Siegewin's doing a lot, good lord.
The pinnacle of excellence!
I mean, it's a freeze team, so anyone who triggers freeze can do a lot. Yeah, that was a little faster. Yeah, third time's the charm. I know. Well, I can see how much she needs, actually. Let me see. 8, 12, so that's 20 we want. I'll just use up my resin and do it over and over. So I don't have to do it later.
To the freezer. Floaty floaty. I swear it's for medical research. Time to shine.
Yeah, Wriothesley in the endgame modes, at least in Spiral Abyss, he can run completely on his own. Because he heals himself. Like, he's one of the very few self-sustaining other than Niblet is the other one. How much more resin do I have? Yeah, I can do like 2 more of them, I guess. Okay, dude. I'm so glad they made him respawn so fast.
Wibbly wobbly.
At first, the flavor.
A more, please.
Technically, Skirk would be used instead of Wriothesley in like a technically meta team, but realistically, Skirk's probably just gonna get added to the team, and maybe Siegewin will be removed.
Wait now.
I don't think Siegewin has any passives, really. Not that thing, it's this. Yeah, so it literally is just gonna be one more, and then I'm done with that dude for a while. I don't think Siegewin has anything, really. So she just does more damage based on elemental damage. She's not really... She's not really a buffer. She's just here because she's just filling the slot for Skirk then.
He might feel
The Scoffir is actually a healer. She just doesn't heal a lot yet.
Let's blow bubbles! Let the world collide!
The pinnacle of excellence!
A more, please.
Also, Wriothesley just doesn't really need it. Because really that's what his constellation, his first one is for, specifically, is because he heals himself, like, constantly. It's like a lot of reading, but basically it used to be that he has to hit a certain health percentage to be able to heal himself, but now, as long as you go through the whole combo, you can heal yourself regardless of where you're at with health. And also there's more damage involved, because it's the uppercut thing. So as long as he does the full combo, he can do the special version of it, which is what that is. So whenever he's like glowing red, he can do the combo thing. Yeah, I need to go to one of the crafting places so I can at least hopefully ascend her. There she is. I do not have enough sealed scroll, so I'll have to do that. Can I take the event weapon now? No. Oh, I still have to talk to Navia. I don't care about Navia. Not really. I've lost my 50-50 for her, like, multiple times now. And the thing is, I thought I was very lucky. I thought I was so lucky. Temples from Scoffier. I was like, maybe today's the day I get Navia. 5-star after Temples. Sad. I actually was pulling for Aoife, really, and he came right after. Oh, because I didn't get him in my Scoffier pulls. So I was like, well, I should have him. But then, Chi-Chi is here again. And Aoife I have not used yet at all. I don't know if I will use him. I don't know what I'm doing with him yet. I just have to have all the 4 stars so I can throw them into Imaginarium Theater. Oh, I have 7 days to do that. I need to do that. It's not gonna be hard because I have Freeze Team, and that's gonna, like, clear like half of it. And then I can borrow somebody's Navia. Let me see what the stuff is on this. Because this is one of the end game things now. It more prioritizes having multiple strong characters than just a team. Oh, and okay, I did fix this already. Because this is people can borrow these. Although nobody wants them, apparently. Let me see what it is. I'll do the highest mode, because why not? Oh, Nivelet. Yeah, and then these 2 aren't high enough, so they're getting used. I'll use the demo one because it has better artifacts and stuff. Okay. No, we're just using all the demo ones. Because they just have better builds than I do. Oh. They're actually explaining to you what the characters do? That's wild. I don't have any of the special guest stars. It's all of the ones I don't have, and then 2 that I don't ever have leveled up. Wow, that's unfortunate. Let's just dump everyone in here then. I also need to add somebody. I know someone has a C6 Navia somewhere. Dang it, is this dude. The Risley main. They have a C6 Risley. I want to use that, but I can't because too many people used it. And a C6 Siegewin. Thought I had somebody who had a C6 Navia, but maybe they just didn't put them up yet. Oh, never mind. I'll just take Zhongli, I guess. D6 Zhongli. Cool. That works. Okay. So I had enough. I don't know why I'm starting this now. Yes, freeze. Give me freeze. And give me stuff. Freeze. Nilu.
Oh, you're calling for me? Coming.
I want to
I'll scout
save
ahead.
Escoffier for later, because she's a very crucial support. We'll just use Elite. That's fine. The catch is, I think, better for her. Only if you have it, though. Skyward Spine is fine, too. I mean, it's just like... I think the catch is a little better because of the effect it has on it. I honestly never got it, because I just got her signature eventually. But I used Skyward Spine on her at the time being. So, I mean, you can really do either. It's just the way that it is, kind of. I don't know. It depends on if you have Skyward Spine free, because if you do, it's fine. Like, either one does energy recharge. It's just like, I think Catch just has a better, like, ability for him.
Grant us your blessing.
Say cheese.
Crush. Take flight. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
I'm by no means an expert in Genshin. I just love Risley. But if you never plan on getting her weapon, you're never gonna use the catch on anyone else, you might as well get it.
Do your work. Hear my prayer. Hard hitting it. Two. Whirling snow. Embrace the ice.
Actually, she's using the catch. Candace is on her demo version at least.
Flood of frost. Yeah. My apology.
It's gonna be rough.
Hear my prayer. Shudder. Whirling snow. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Well, that's for the star. I'm good otherwise. I don't care about the star.
Beg for mercy. Take flight. Do your work. Grant us your blessing. Shudder. Vengeance will be mine. I condemn you. My apologies. Sakura swirl. Hold that pose. Hard hitting it. Beg for mercy. Flee. Crush. Freeze to the core. Let us cross swords. Shudder. I'll be back.
Rip. She couldn't even hit off her ability. Okay, yeah, I did it. Tartaglia. Because I don't want to use Farina yet either. Give me that. Oh! Well, I can't afford that one yet, but I would like that. Yeah, I'll just do this one. I don't know why I'm going through this now. I did the event and it's late. I don't know why I'm doing this. That one. Sure, Tartaglia and that. I guess Candace, I don't know.
Burst forth!
Rack and ruin!
Well, I actually should have picked someone nice instead of Eula.
Vengeance will be mine! Eye for an eye!
Shouldn't let your guard down.
He's straight up immune, so I don't know what I was thinking there.
Yield! I condemn you!
Live! Moments of birth! Burst forth!
I mean, they're not that strong, so it's okay, I think.
Come into being!
Do your work!
Tidal wave!
Crush! Shudder!
I just need the boss to show up so I can kill it.
Yeah! Crush!
Okay, there we go.
Come into being!
Yield! Hear my prayer! Shudder!
Feel this ancient power! Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt! Amateur mistake. Burst forth!
Rack and ruin!
It's always difficult balancing, like, what is better to do in any given chance where I'm trying to save characters for later.
We shall prevail!
Live! Witness my great undertaking! You can run! Can't hide!
I condemn you! Vengeance will be mine!
At least these two are gonna be dead now.
Do your worst!
Oh, that did a lot of damage, actually.
Ha! Shouldn't let your guard down! Moments of birth!
Yeah, I did it. Well, thank you for following. Oh, Chi-Chi. Yeah, we need Chi-Chi. Because he's not going to be useful at all in a little bit. Ice. I think I'm still fine for characters at the moment. I guess Cryo. I mean, it doesn't matter that deeply, I don't think. What's the boss? Something that needs Geo. Something. Okay.
Say cheese!
Oh.
Clear the area!
I don't remember ever seeing this boss before.
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
Yeah, I actually have no earthly idea what this boss is. It must be kind of new.
Life goes on. Orders given. Orders received. Yeah. Oh. Say cheese! Here ya!
I'm gonna have to use something slightly stronger on him, I think. The time limit's gonna hit now.
Bring it on.
Yeah, I need to do something a little stronger than that. We'll just use albedo, I guess. And someone... Sure...
Coming to be!
Hold that pose! With all my strength! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ta! Ha! Ta! Yeah! Ha! Ta! 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 Ha! Yeah! Ta! Ha! Yeah!
Fine.
Live! Feel this ancient power!
Here! Yeah! Coming to art! Silencer! My apologies! Say cheese! Breaking news! Yeah!
Burst forth!
Yeah! Huh? Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Live! Ah!
Positions! All eyes on me! Yeah! 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 Ah! Ta! Ha! Ah! Ta! Yeah! Yeah! Ta! Ta!
Coming to be!
This might be a little close.
Burst forth!
With all my strength! Embrace the ice! Whirling snow!
Okay, I need to throw something slightly stronger at it. I mean, theoretically, it should still be fine, I think. Just need to be faster with the breaking. It's such an odd choice for a boss, really.
Sakura swirl!
Witness my great undertaking!
Sacred name, fortune preserver. Yeah! Unthinkable! Positions!
Coming to be! Ta! Ta! Ya! Ta! Ya! Ta! 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 Live!
Here! This dance is for you! Take flight!
I feel like he's gonna get his shield back in a second, so I'm not gonna use the ult yet. Actually, he kind of kept it for longer than I thought. Come on, don't hit me away. Oh, seriously.
My apologies.
Wow, that's crazy. Like, how do they expect you to do that with the characters you're given? Unless you're just expected to do a ton of damage, I guess. Okay, I think he just does it much faster and I don't really know why.
Moments of birth.
Sakura swirl! Orders given. Orders received.
Like, I'm almost ready to throw Nooble at this and just let it be.
Coming to be. Live.
With all my strength. So, wheel of life.
Yeah, he got that back pretty fast that time. Actually, the shield does a lot for this.
Feel this ancient power. Burst.
Dance with the waves. Take flight.
Come on. Well, I know it's possible now because it's really close. It's more so like the shield, I think, that's needed. It's just that they don't really make shields very easily with this. Like, he doesn't make a shield while this is happening.
Moments of birth. Coming to be.
With all my strength. Opening box of Adepti tricks. Embrace the ice! My opponent! All eyes on me!
Well, that one wasn't very good.
Burst forth!
Positions! Go. Whirling snow!
Live!
I think my problem is also that I'm literally positioning Albedo's creation directly on top of it, and it's not taking that very well.
Coming to be.
It has to like sit over here, kind of. I think that is my problem, actually. I'm putting it in the wrong spot at all. So that's what I need to do, is I need to be putting it off to the side, because he's just breaking it, because it's just on top of him. That's what's happening. So I'm just trying to save everybody so I can use them later. Okay, so get over here.
Guys.
Yeah, that's much better.
Witness my great undertaking. Burst forth.
All my strength. Take flight. Kamisato out. Summon. Orders given. Orders received. This dance is for you.
Way better.
Coming to be.
My opponent, here.
Feel this ancient power.
Oh, I placed it on top of him again.
burst forth.
With all my strength. Sakura swirl.
Life goes on.
Come on, get him. And he has perished. Not Kokomi yet either. Do I want someone else who's Geo? Who do I even have? Maybe. Sure, I'll take one. Zhongli's
Sure.
fine. Don't actually really need him, but... I'll just do this one and then I'll be done tonight. Because you can finish this mode later. Hydro, I guess I'll just use Nivelex. He's just gonna be fine for this anyway.
Hold that pose. Bam!
Rise.
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
Say cheese! Shoot! Bomb!
Sacred name. Fortune preserver.
Get!
Oh, another one.
Settle down.
Wheel of life.
Can you like actually focus on me?
Let her rip!
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
Hold that pose!
I was like, did he die from that?
Silence.
Rise.
Say cheese!
Settle down.
Hopefully it's just third time's a charm.
Hard hitting it? Here goes!
Silence. The tides beckon.
Yeah, that's it. Mualani, I guess. But yeah, from that point on, it's gonna be easy, because then I'll start getting the few that are very strong. Yeah, when you leave in the middle of it, the characters sit around. Oh, I didn't mean to click on the thing. Yeah, I could do Ganyus on this one now, I think. I just didn't want to yet, because they're just annoying to do.
A lounge. Very good. I approve. You think it's too quiet here? I find it quite to my satisfaction. It is an ideal place to rest and enjoy a little leisure time. My only quibble is the sheer volume of books here. One can only imagine how long it would take to read them all.
Be chill. But yeah, that's it for now. 'Cause I'm tired. I really just wanted to do the Risley event, but I did a little more than that even. But I'm glad to see him again for at least a little bit this year. Probably the last time I'll see him for like a year, maybe. But at least there's that. I don't know what else I'm gonna do this week. Maybe I'll go back to Death Stranding. I don't know. I still don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it before it comes out. Maybe, but then Mario Kart's coming out in a week-ish. A little more than a week. In my Switch. I don't know. But I'm gonna go now and sleep. Night, night. Night, night, Risley.